What drought means for workers, families, and businesses. Large parts of England are now experiencing prolonged dry weather, with drought conditions already declared in parts of Wales. England's National Drought Group has warned that water availability could continue to deteriorate if significant rainfall does not arrive soon. With another spell of temperatures expected to exceed 30 degrees Celsius across southern and eastern England, concerns are growing that more areas could officially enter drought status. Regional impact and environmental indicators. The areas currently under the greatest pressure include East Anglia, the Thames region, Wessex, the Solent and South Downs, Hertfordshire and London, Lincolnshire, Northamptonshire, the West Midlands, Devon and Cornwall. These counties and areas have experienced exceptionally low rainfall over recent weeks, with some locations recording less than 2% of their normal July rainfall. Regional climate metric. Severely affected areas: East Anglia, Thames, Wessex, Solent and South Downs, Herts, London, Lincs, Northants, West Midlands, Devon and Cornwall. Precipitation deficit. Key locations recording less than 2% of typical July rainfall. Temperature thresholds. Sustained spells exceeding 30 degrees Celsius across southern and eastern regions. Infrastructure strain. Declining groundwater, river flow drops, road, rail heat damage and widespread hosepipe bans. The effects are already becoming visible. River levels continue to fall, groundwater reserves are declining, and soils are becoming increasingly dry. Farmers are reporting growing concerns over crop yields, particularly vegetables and potatoes, while livestock producers face rising costs as grazing land deteriorates. For many workers, drought is more than an environmental issue. Agriculture, horticulture, food production, tourism, leisure, inland waterways, and transport all face disruption. Low river levels affect boating and recreation businesses, while prolonged heat can damage railway infrastructure and road surfaces, causing delays and increasing maintenance costs. Economic pressures, supply chains, and public health. Higher food prices may also become unavoidable. Poor harvests reduce supply, placing upward pressure on supermarket prices. This comes at a time when many households continue to face increased living costs, making another rise in food bills particularly difficult for working families. Water companies across England have already introduced hosepipe bans affecting millions of customers, and further restrictions remain possible if dry weather continues. These measures are designed to protect essential water supplies rather than respond to shortages already occurring, highlighting the seriousness of current conditions. The environmental consequences are equally significant. Lower water levels reduce water quality as pollutants become more concentrated. Fish migration becomes more difficult, wildlife habitats suffer, and the risk of wildfires increases substantially. Natural Resources Wales has already linked the recent dry conditions with increased environmental pressures and wildfire incidents. Health is another important concern. Extended periods of high temperatures place additional pressure on vulnerable people, outdoor workers and health services. Construction workers, delivery drivers, emergency services, agricultural workers, and others employed outside face greater risks of dehydration, heat exhaustion, and fatigue. Essential safety guidance for outdoor workers. Thousands of workers cannot simply escape the heat. Construction workers, agricultural workers, road maintenance crews, utility engineers, delivery drivers, refuse collectors, grounds maintenance staff, emergency services personnel, railway maintenance teams, and many others continue to work in increasingly challenging conditions. Employers have a legal duty under health and safety legislation to assess the risks associated with extreme weather and take reasonable steps to protect employees. During periods of prolonged heat, sensible precautions can significantly reduce the risk of illness, injury, and accidents. Long-term economic outlook and union support. Looking ahead, weather forecasts suggest southern and eastern England are likely to remain hot and largely dry, meaning drought conditions could spread unless sustained rainfall arrives. While occasional showers may develop elsewhere in the UK, they are unlikely to replenish depleted reservoirs and groundwater supplies quickly. For workers across England, the message is becoming increasingly clear. Drought is no longer simply a seasonal weather story. It has the potential to affect employment, household budgets, food production, public services, and the wider economy. Sensible water use, careful planning, and continued investment in national water resilience will all play an important role in reducing the impact if these dry conditions continue through the remainder of the summer. Stephen Morris, General Secretary of the Workers of England Union, said, "Workers should never have to choose between earning a living and protecting their health. As temperatures continue to rise and drought conditions become more common, employers must take sensible, practical steps to safeguard their workforce, particularly those working outdoors. Good health and safety is not an optional extra. It is a legal responsibility and a moral one. By planning ahead, listening to staff, and putting simple protective measures in place, employers can help ensure that everyone returns home safely at the end of the working